At Email Tool Tester, we've sent a lot of welcome emails and have helped countless businesses do the same. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact elements that we've seen work best so you can create a welcome email that delivers results from day one. Let's kick it off with the basics. A welcome email is the very first email someone gets after signing up to your list. They can get open rates of between 80 and 90%, and that's because people are paying attention. They've just signed up, they remember who you are, and they actually want to hear from you. And yet, this is where a lot of businesses drop the ball. They either send a boring, "thanks for subscribing" email, or dump way too much information into one message. Or worse, they don't send anything at all. No direction, no next step. So let me show you how to create a welcome email that builds trust, sets expectations, and gently guides people towards what you want them to do next. Before anyone actually reads your beautifully written welcome email, they have to open it. And that decision is made in about half a second. That's why your subject line matters. And the goal here isn't to be clever, it's to be clear. Your subject line needs to confirm two things. One, that your subscriber has signed up for the right thing, and two, that opening the email is worth their time. One mistake we see a lot is welcome emails that are too cryptic. Subject lines like, "this changes everything," or "you won't believe what's next," might work for hype-driven campaigns, but for a welcome email, they can feel disconnected or even confusing. A solid rule of thumb is this. Your subject line should clearly connect to the action the subscriber just took. If they signed up for a checklist, say so. If they joined your newsletter, say welcome. And if they created an account, help them get started. A simple subject line like, "welcome to Email Tool Tester," or "your guide is inside," might sound boring, but actually boring, plain language actually works here because it feels human and reassuring. Now, let's talk quickly about preview text, because this is a missed opportunity for a lot of marketers. Preview text is that short line of text that shows up next to the subject line in most inboxes. It shouldn't repeat the subject line. Instead, it should support it. For example, if your subject line says, "welcome to our newsletter," your preview text could say something like, "here's what you can expect and where to start." Simple, helpful, and clear. If you need some help visualizing what your subject line and preview text will look like, I've included a link to our free subject line previewer in the description. If you get the subject line right, you'll get the open, which means you're already halfway there. So now what? Well, now is the time to focus on what actually goes inside the email. And this is the moment where many welcome emails actually stumble. Not because they're terrible, but because they're unfocused. Like a good welcome email subject line, a good welcome email is surprisingly simple. Let's break it down into three core parts. First, the opening. The first line of your welcome email should immediately connect to why the person signed up. This is not the place for a long brand story. What they want is just confirmation that they made the right choice. So something as simple as, "thanks for signing up for our email marketing tips," or "here's the guide you requested," works really well. It feels relevant and it lowers the friction. Next, the main body of the email. This is where you set expectations and deliver on your promise. Tell people what kind of emails they'll get from you, how often you'll hear from them, and why it's worth sticking around. If you promise a resource, this is where you give it to them. Big button, clear link, no scavenger hunt. This is also a good place to add a bit of personality. Write like a human. Short paragraphs, simple language, like you're explaining it to someone over coffee. Finally, the call to action. Every welcome email should have one clear next step. That's right, just one. That might be reading an article, setting up an account, replying to the email, or checking out a key feature. What you want to avoid is the everything at once approach with 5 links, 3 buttons, and a menu in the footer. That's a homepage, not a welcome email. The great news is that we actually have some free templates to help you with this. It includes everything you need to launch your own welcome email campaign, including our top tips and even email copy that you can swipe. Link is in the description below. Okay, had enough of the theory? Let's take a look at some real welcome emails. Because once you've seen a few good ones, patterns start to jump out very quickly. Let's start with e-commerce welcome emails. These are usually very direct, and that's a good thing. The best ones do 3 things well. They welcome you, they deliver an incentive, if there is one, and they make the next step obvious. Also, a strong e-commerce welcome email doesn't bury the discount code halfway down the page. It puts it front and center, explains how to use it, and gives readers a clear button to start shopping. Next up, welcome emails from creators and newsletters. These tend to work best when they feel personal. Often they come from a real person's name, use a conversational tone, and explain what the subscriber will get out of staying on the list. Some of the strongest examples also invite a reply. A simple question like, "What are you hoping to learn?" instantly makes a relationship feel two-way, not broadcast only. Then we have SaaS and tool-based welcome emails. These are less about discounts and more about guidance. The best examples don't try to explain every feature at once. Instead, they focus on getting the user to one small win. The email answers one simple question: what should I do first? That might be setting up their account, setting the first campaign, or connecting one key integration. Anything beyond that can wait. Now, here's the important takeaway. The best welcome emails are not trying to impress anyone. That might sound counterintuitive to us as marketers, but remember, a good welcome email's main job is to help. They should be clear, focused, and written with the reader's situation in mind. Once your welcome email is written, there are a few small tweaks that can massively improve how well it performs. First is timing. Your welcome email should go out immediately after someone signs up. This is when interest is highest and when your brand is still fresh in their mind. So make sure to set up that automation in your email marketing platform. Many platforms even offer this as a pre-built workflow, making it super easy to get that welcome email out as soon as someone subscribes. Next, personalization, but keep it realistic. Using someone's first name is nice if you have it, but it's not mandatory. What matters more is behavioral relevance. Refer back to what they signed up for, the page they came from, or the promise you made. That kind of personalization feels intentional, not forced. Also keep in mind that while design matters, simplicity matters more. You don't need a fancy layout or heavy branding for a great welcome email. In fact, plain, clean designs often perform better. Use short paragraphs, plenty of white space, and one clear button so that the email is easy to scan on mobile. In terms of measuring success, don't overthink it. For welcome emails, the key metrics are opens, clicks, and replies. If people are engaging, you're on the right track. If they're not, start by testing your subject line and first paragraph before rewriting everything. Now, one email is great, but a short welcome series of around 2 to 4 emails can work even better for you. Instead of trying to fit everything into one message, you can spread it out over a series of emails, which can help warm subscribers up and make future campaigns feel familiar rather than intrusive. Finally, remember this. Your welcome email is not a one-off task. It's an email you'll send to every new subscriber from now on. So it's worth spending a bit of time getting it right, reviewing it occasionally, and improving it as your business evolves. To sum it up, a good welcome email is clear, timely, and focused on helping your subscriber take the next step. Get this one email right, and every campaign after it becomes easier. Just remember to send your welcome email immediately while interest is still high. Clearly confirm what the person signed up for and why they're receiving the email. Deliver what you promised straight away, and include one clear next step. Also be sure to set expectations about what kind of emails you'll send and how often, and to keep the message focused and human, not overly polished or salesy. If you want more practical email marketing tips, head over to emailtooltester.com. And if this video helped, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.